Hey guys, it's me, nsprayandpraynick here, and today is Wednesday, July the 15th at 6:43 p.m. And you guys, as you might be able to see, some of you, this is the review for the Nintendo DSi. I've got Nintendo's website up on the iPod Touch. Just a little bit different scenery going on here, guys. Got the laptop down there. I'm uploading, editing, recording, and I'm actually editing 3 videos right now, uploading one, and doing one while I'm doing all that. So multitasking is not very fun. Just to let you guys know, this is the DSi review. I'm doing it in my den, in my living room in my house. So let's give a little pan, you know. Watch the movie on the TV. There's the stairs. There's my room up there. Just pan a little bit around here. Sofa, kitchen, me. Alright, and back down to the table where we're doing the review. Let's lock all this down, nice and tight. Guys, let me know if the lighting in here is good or if there's something wrong with it. And comment me, let me know if you like this better than the desk or however you want to do it. But we are reviewing the DSi, so let me grab it. Here it is. I still keep it in here even though I have the case for it. And this is that Nexelix, or I still don't know how to say it, but it's their case for the DSi. Adds a little bit of bulk, but not too much, and it's very nice. A lot of drop protection on it, but I'm not going to drop it on this glass. Let's rotate this down so you can see the device itself. Okay, let me take it out of the case first, guys. Give me a minute. I didn't think about this. So you guys can see the outside of the DSi. If I can get this thing out of here. There we go. There's the bottom. And there's the top. Okay, just by looking at the outside, sorry about that, guys, it's a little different scenery for me. Looking at the outside, you got a nice black finish, nice matte black finish, I'm sorry, and a little bitty glass camera hole with a small light right here. Show that to you guys. Can't really see that, but I don't have a light to show it to you with, so just, you know, it's there. On the back end, you got your 2 bumpers, your left and right trigger buttons. Those are a little bit different. Before they were recessed in there and they were kind of smallish. Now they're these big buttons that you can actually feel. I like that. You got your power plug. Don't know what kind that is, but it is different from the old one. So if you do have a Nintendo DS and you want to get a DSi, you can't use the same cable. You got to use the one you got with it. This is where your DS cartridges go into. Right now I've got Super Mario Bros, the new Super Mario Bros in there. I love this game. I play it a lot when I'm bored or I'm not with my iPod Touch. You got your wrist strap hole here. Alright, you go to the bottom. You got, again, your barcode, scanning sticker, bunch of legal information, Nintendo, and flip it over and you can see Nintendo DSi. It says slot 1, and that's where your stylus goes. Nice stylus slot here. And this is your SIM, not your SIM, don't know why I want to say SIM, but this is your SD card slot. I have a 4 gig SD card in here right now. Lexnar 4 gig SD card. I actually got this at Best Buy for $19.99. Was on sale. 4 gigs. As you guys all know, there is no more advanced game slot, so you can't play Game Boy Advance games. I'm not too upset about that. Plus, I still have a Game Boy Advance that I can use, or my brother still has a Game Boy Advance that I can use. So if I want to play advanced games, I'm set. I actually still have an old Game Boy Color. That's the phone, guys. I'm gonna have to cut you out and answer that, and I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. I'm a little sorry about it. I had to answer that phone call. It was my sister, so something I had to answer. It came up on the caller ID. That's why I got up. And let's move on with this. Over here, you got your headphone jack for your headphones and your microphone. This little hole here, as you guys can see there. Alright, moving over to the inside. Let me flip it around. You open this thing up, and the first thing I noticed, screens are way bigger, guys. There's a little bit of glare there. Sorry about that. Let me close my laptop right quick so we get less glare in here. Or at least turn it around. Sorry about that. I was seeing it. Alright. Now we don't have to worry about that. Alright, anyway. As you can see, the first thing I noticed was the screens are bigger. Slightly, not by too much. Just a little bit bigger. and you have a little bit different setup. You have 3 lights instead of just 1, and they're on this side instead of this side. Old DS had 2 on this side. New DSi has 3 on this side. So the first light is your Wi-Fi light. The second light is your charging light, and the third light is your power light. Green for full power, red for less power, you guys know. Wi-Fi button lights up when you have Wi-Fi, and that one lights up blue, and the middle one lights up orange when you're charging, okay? And you notice there's a small camera here. Don't know the pixelage on them yet. I will find that out, might have it in the video description. And you have your microphone for recording. 2 small speaker holes here and here, both on either side, and then you got your D-pad for your controls, and you got your X, Y, Z, Y, A, B buttons for jumping and all that good stuff, and you're playing Mario. Your start button, your select button, and your power button. Okay, so let's power it on. Okay, the Wi-Fi button's orange. Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. Volume was not on. Let me grab my stylus. The brightness is a little high, so let me turn that down. And to turn the brightness down easily, click select and your volume controls, and that will turn your brightness down. That's a little quick thing. Up on the top screen, turn that down a little more, you have your volume, how high it is, your name, which mine says Nick, the date, the time, which is military time, of course, and I don't know how to tell military time. I'm a little weird. I don't know why. Your battery image and your L and R buttons, which are quick camera. Press L and R and you quickly get your camera. Let's go back to the home screen and any photos that you might have taken. So the photo will display on the top screen. On your bottom screen you have your DSi menu, which you can start out. My first one is webs, and you can actually pick these up. Let me do this right. And you can move them. The brightness is still a little high, guys. Let me turn it all the way down. Okay, it is. Alright, there we go. Alright, and you can just take and pick these up and drag them and drop them anywhere you like. My web there, my settings, my camera, my DSi sound, my Mario vs. Donkey Kong Minis March Again, which I downloaded from the DSi shop. Thanks Nintendo. They give you 1,000 free points whenever you buy your DSi. I have the DSi shop. DS Download to Play was like Picto. DS Download to Play, which is where you download. One person has cartridge, one person doesn't. Picto Chat, which is talking with people, and the new Super Mario Brothers, which is the game that's back here. Okay? Alright, the first thing we're going to go over is system settings, which I didn't show you guys before. Alright? You got tons of settings. You can set up your data management, whether you want it to be on the SD card or you want to be on the DSi's memory. You have your wireless communications, which you can set up everything there. Your brightness settings. This is how you get to your brightness settings without pressing the volume rockers and the select button at the same time. So to do that, select volume up, volume down. So change that, scroll over. You got your profile, you mess with your profile, mess with the date, you can mess with the time, and you can set alarms. Next page, you got your parental controls. If you have a kid playing this and there's something you don't want them to be able to do, you can set it to where they can't do that. They have to have a password to do it. You got your touch screen. This is how you set up the touch screen. If it's missing, you got your mic test your mic, make sure it's working, and your internet. That's internet settings. Keep going, come on. You got your language. You can set your language, use whatever you speak. Your country, and change your country. Your system updates. If you have any updates, it'll search for them, and format system memory, and it can format the memory. Alright, and you go down there, it says DSi menu. Best part about this is it does not shut down when you close anything out. You change a setting, it doesn't turn off. Like on the DS Lite, you guys should know. DS Lite, I want to change my background color from blue to red. I changed it, it says we got to shut down. And you got to shut it down, which is really, really annoying. I hated that, and I'm so glad they got rid of it. That in the new format is so much better than, it's just this little slide menu. You got thousands of empty blocks in the blocks that you actually use. Whereas before you had this weird menu that wasn't as simple to use or as easy to use. You can also do this down here. Tap it to move over, you can slide it. So the next thing we're going to go over is the DSi camera. I have been using this a lot, guys. It's really fun. None of my photos are on here because I uploaded them to my computer. So I'll take a quick one. We go to camera and we'll show you how to mess with it. Let me take one back here. It may not be good because the lighting's not completely well. It's not the best. These aren't the best cameras in the world, guys. They're okay.